The ritual takes my full concentration. Keep the white mantle off my back. Okay. Nom 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 nom. Oh, I see the boat. It's happening! Oh my god! Hello, hello, Krupp. That boat is teetering around kind of wildly. Kilbron, I am concerned. Hello. Hi, Krupp. 20 Guild Wars people again playing. Oh, the 20th anniversary? Yes, indeed. Or 20th birthday. I admit, I was expecting one of, like, those ships made out of bones and stuff to come up.
Hurry! We must make our escape.
That random arrow noise. And Kilbron is shot in the head. And then Orr was saved.
Councilor Marcus has sold you out. The mainland is no longer safe for you.
We must get back to Denravi and warn the others.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. The Shining Blade have already
The Beetle's like, I am the main
knee of
character.
The White Mantle. By now, those who are not already dead are fleeing into the Shiver Peaks.
Then we go to the Shiver Peaks.
A noble gesture, but throwing your lives away against a foe who you cannot beat will not help your friends.
Then the White Mantle have won. All is lost.
Do not be so sure. There is still a way to beat the White Mantle. Venture to the Crystal Desert and ascend.
Oh,
Only then
ascending.
will you be powerful enough to take on the rest of the White Mantle and their unseen gods.
What must we do?
Find the Prophet and claim the gift of true sight.
Sword of Omens. Give me
What?
sight beyond sight.
That's right. You are all chosen.
Oh,
And
we're
now
all
you
chosen.
must
All of
venture
us. Every
through
one of
the
us?
desert. Prove yourselves
Even Alessia?
worthy and claim your birthright. Then you will take this fight to them.
Even the Beatles?
Prepare yourselves. The trials of ascension await.
I'm getting my Mukluk Minky blanket out, chat. Exclamation merch. Suddenly desert. A what now? The Mukluk Minky okay, hold on a second. It's a blanket. It's upside down right now, but it's a very cozy blanket. It's very soft and very comfy. Okay. Savage. Savage. Plus armor while you're controlling minions. Ooh. Let's see. Alright. Leaving the party. GG all. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Collector. Hunter mask. Neat. Oh, did I just buy that? No. Okay. ID the longbow. Unidentified wand. +2 energy while hexed. Now the difficulty ramps up a bit. Nothing my beetles can't handle. They're still ramping up too. They're not even max level yet. I will buy the expensive bag. Chat, is this maximum inventory slots, or is there anything else I can do to get more? I got 5, 10, 10, and 5 right now. Weapons. Char pack plus rune of holding. Char pack. For now, yes. Okay. Collector. Forgotten seals. Hold on, what did the other one want? I had to run over and wave at Mark. Hi, Jennifer. 2 bleached shells. Oh, I just noticed the normal mode, hard mode buttons. Maybe that's because I'm level 20. Fang Fa Tai. I have heard that out in the salt flats, Alonian ghosts sometimes reveal themselves. One in particular, Senat Sen, is said to have worked as the master artisan for Turai Osa of Alona. Turai Osa. I've seen him in some Guild Wars 2 events. This ghost has never appeared for me, though I have searched for him many times. So anxious am I to learn more of the secrets of this ancient people. If, in your journeys, you should meet Senat Sen, please convey to him my respect for his people and tell him that I too hope to speak with him someday. That's new. Brutal Strike. Pet does plus 29 damage, and does an additional 29 damage if the target is below half health. Costs 10 mana. I'll unlock that. Might use that. Creatures are range healthy. Fight attack. Maiming Strike. Does 17 damage. Inflicts crippled condition if the target foe is moving. Interesting. Revive Animal. Scavenger Strike. Pet does plus 22 damage on the next hit, and you gain 13 energy if the target foe has a condition. Awaken the Blood. You have plus 2 to blood magic and curses. Interesting. Marcus Aversion or Pain. Those have been there. Feeble. Place Ending. Price of Favor, more Spinal Shivers. Oh, Spinal Shivers. That ends up being on the Necromancer Focus in Guild Wars 2? Wait, am I thinking of the right thing? Hold on a sec. Guild Wars 2 Spinal Shivers. Oh gosh, I typoed the hell out of that. Chill your foe and remove up to 3. Yeah, it's Focus 5. Yeah, that becomes Focus 5 on the Necro. Okay, cool. I remembered right. Anyway, Bone Feed, Bone Minions, Deathly Chill. What is Deathly Chill? Deals cold damage, does more cold damage if target foe is above half health. Line Intervention, target foe receives 20% less damage from healing if this foe dies while suffering from this hex. A level 1 Massless Bone Whore. There's a death. All the Profane. Point blank shot, concussive shot. Read the Wind. Okay, I saw a couple of new things there. Not sure if I've got the mana for it, but we'll try. Currently I'm using this, which is my spam ability, which is 5 mana, pet hits and does plus 29 damage and heals itself. The heal isn't really needed, but it's a 5-second cooldown plus 29 damage. However, we got a new one, 5-second cooldown plus 29 damage, and then plus another 29 damage if the foe is under half. However, it's double the mana cost. So we'll try this out and see if we can fund that. If we can keep that going. Okay. Rune Trader? Okay. Got it. I already talked to him. Does expertise reduce the cost of skills? Yes. Each point of expertise reduces the cost of your ranger skills and touch skills and ritual magic by 4%. So right now I have a 48% cost reduction cost to mana costs. So let's just say half. So that so I'm basically going to be going from not from a 5 mana spell to a 10 mana spell, but from a 2.5 mana spell to a 5 mana spell. Which is part of the reason I considered later on trying out Ranger/Ritualist, because that mana reduction applies to rituals. Not rituals from Ranger, just rituals. So if you make a Ranger/Ritualist, pretty much all the spells from the Ritualist almost are half cost. So it seems like it could be fun to try. But that's just an idea for the future. Muck, do you think you might play some Guild Wars 1 PvP sometime so you can see what it's like? I currently am only really here for the Prophecies playthrough. Not really itching to do PvP a lot. Like, dude, I can just imagine some guy blowing me up from a mile away while I'm waiting on my roller beetle to roll up to the guy. Like, that sounds like a nightmare. Like, you can min-max so hard in this game. Like, I don't know. I have a vision of me trying it out, just getting melted as soon as I enter the map. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind someday. Currently, not planning on it. Okay. Alright, we got a quest. Let's see. I got about 10 more minutes, so we can do a little bit more. So many beetles! I started to summon the imp chat, and then I was like, oh, wait. Yeah, I just used it like 4 or 5 times. My mana was getting low there, but... And I was also spamming Together as One Call of Haste and Call of Protection. So it's alright. The regen. I wonder if there was actually a healing meter going. I wonder how much the healing is Together as One and how much of it's actually Ogden. One of the beetles just leveled. Our team is even stronger. Let's see, I fought a Warrior Mesmer that lasted 30 minutes. It was 4-on-1. We could not kill it, and it could not kill us. Oh, God. That reminds me of, back when I was a World of Warcraft player, there was one season where, I was doing PvP, and I was playing a Death Knight, and I forget what spec it was. I don't know if I was playing Blood, Frost, or Unholy, but I was playing a Death Knight. And my teammate was a Holy Pally. So he was healing, I was, you know, killing, and he would occasionally, like, use Holy Shock to throw in some more damage, right? And we were fighting a Resto Druid and his teammate, and I forget what his teammate was. And I could not stay on the Resto Druid, because he was just, like, you know, constantly shape-shifting and running away and kiting me constantly. And the enemy DPS could not kill my teammate's Holy Pally. And the... I was so locked into the fight, I wasn't keeping track of time. And then finally it just said draw, which I had never seen before. And it popped up, and apparently if you're in an arena match and no one wins after 45 minutes, everyone gets a draw. And I was like, were we fighting them for 45 minutes? And my Valley friend's like, yes! Screaming at me. Because, of course, you know, in my mind, I'm like, nerf druids, this sucks. And, of course, in my Valley friend's mind, he's like, oh my god, my teammate sucks, he can't even kill this guy. He's had 45 minutes to DPS him, and he can't even kill him. I'm sure the druid was yelling at his partner the same thing. Blood, most likely. I mean, this story is like 15 years old. I don't recall if it was Blood at that time, but... Worst DPS ever? Yeah. I think at that point in time, everyone was using, Unholy in PvP, but I couldn't swear by it. Like, I want to say at that time period, Blood was just for tanking, and it did, like, no damage if you just ignored it. So I don't think that was much of a PvP build at that time. The window that I'm remembering. Rather Lich King Unholy was the go-to. DS, Blood was for tanking. Yeah. Wait, what? Teleporter switches. Well, let's hit the first one. Okay. It is broke. It don't do anything. I think I see what's wrong with it. There ain't no gas in it. You were wondering about the AoE range of throw dirt. On the skill says adjacent to foe. Adjacent is one of the ranges yours one. No numbers are given, but there's an area that lets you see the ranges laid out. Okay. Is your pet still playful? Probably. One of them in the party is Hearty. But as I understand it, assuming I've absorbed this knowledge correctly, if I get it to level 20 as literally anything, I can go to the menagerie and, like, turn it in, and then they can give me back level 20 versions of any of it. So, like, Dire, I believe, is the version of the pet that does the most damage and has slightly less health. And so I believe when I get the beetles to 20, I can turn one in and then get a bunch of level 20 Dires and then give them to the whole group. I get insane rubber banding when I play this. I get a little, like if I run forward and then hit shoot, like if you look, sometimes I'll like snap backward a foot to like the previous hex I was standing on. Like it does happen. I wouldn't say it's insane rubber banding, but you might not be having, like right there, I just snapped backward like 5 feet. It was very visible in that moment. Can I walk over that? Nope. Impassable? Look like the roller beetle mount from Guild Wars 2. They are roller beetles. These are the Guild Wars 1 roller beetles that later became mounts in Guild Wars 2. I just recently learned that myself. Alright, it looks like I have to go back to that teleporter and figure it out. Who in chat is OG? I started July of 2005. I played the game when it came out, and I cleared it. Like, I cleared the story, and I was like, oh, that was cool. And then I moved on to some other game. So when I do /age, it says I've played for 239 months. Which, I haven't played for all of those months. Oh, wait, hold on a sec. It was like Simon Says, isn't it? Okay, hold on. I see, hold on. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, the camera angle. Hold on, I gotta do this again. Alright, step in here. Three, 2, 4, 1. Okay. 3, 2, 4, 1. The teleporter's like, I will not teleport you, but here is how to turn me on. And I'm like, I have turned you on. And it's like, oh, here you go. Alright. Muck doing World v World? Yeah, look at these filthy char players. Disgusting. Let's get rid of them. Auto bugs, transform and roll out. Their Minotaur's not char. Ah. Come on. Those are basically char. Minotaurs? Minotaurs? Minotaur's cousins. to the signet. I'm blinded. Get it off. I love the idea of that one pet attack that's like, if the enemy's moving while I hit them with this, they get crippled. The problem is that while the enemy's moving, pets almost never can catch them. Like, the pet just kind of follows behind them until the enemy stops to do a swing, and then the pet gets to do a swing, and so on. So it's like, it's never going to land that bite to cripple them if they're running around. Chip will seek his revenge for you talking about his cousins. What are the storybooks used for? XP and gold reward? Storybooks? I don't know what you're referring to. Maybe someone else in chat will know. Got stuck on a pebble. Had to resort to point to click. I'm gonna blind these. They got into the back line! Another bug leveled up. We are stronger still. You thought we were max power. You were wrong. Bugs together strong, yeah. B campaign? Mm-mm. However, I am ahead of the wave of people. It's getting hard to find groups. So, oh no, does this go back? This looks like it goes the wrong way, chat. Crap. Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna find the way out of this freaking zone before I have to go to bed. Like, I just need to go right there, but I gotta find like a. If there's a ramp over there on the left, that'll be it. If it's a teleporter like earlier, then like there was a teleporter across that. There might be a teleporter there too. There's half a teleporter. Where's the other half? You're just too good, Mark? It's more of just a measure of how much time I've put into it than skill. Stormkin. So many pips. Time. Yeah, I know. Oh. Trying to get through the zone line up ahead to log out there if possible. You know what? I don't remember. When you log out in Guild Wars 1 and then log back in later, does it put you exactly where you left off? Probably not, right? Because then I'd be in the middle of a bunch of mobs. Does it put you, like, at a zone line every time? I've not really tested that extensively. It puts you back in town? Oh, rip. So, just going through the zone line to the Salt Flats is not really going to help me. Now, I did find the path, so let me peek in and look real quick. Puts you to the last town you were in. Oof. If I recall, there's an outpost in the Salt Flats. Yeah, but that'll take a while longer. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get to this later. All right. Oh, cool. We made some more progress. We're apparently ahead of most of the wave of players. Tomorrow is Guild Wars Tuesday, so we'll be focused on that tomorrow. And then probably Wednesday night we'll get back to this and carry on. So we'll save our progress here and pick up from here next time.